Hi guys, Teresa here again. As much as I like to stay optimistic, I like to be supportive of our girls, I like to be hopeful for the best. I also like to face the reality of things, right? We can only perform as much as or as well as we have prepared. The coaches were able to use the players that they had to the best of their abilities, and the players also did what they knew how to do best, right? So at the end of the day, it all boils down to preparation. And honestly speaking, we all know that the girls did not prepare very well for this competition. Let's quickly look at the stats here. The game ended 77-51 against Nigeria. They out-rebounded us once again, 56-42, and on the offensive rebound, 19-12, defensive rebound, 37-30. Still assists, they had 27 and we only had 8. They have a deeper bench, that's why they're able to do that. They have better scorers, that's why they're able to do that. They had 5 steals and we had 7. They had 6 blocks and we had 4. They had 15 turnovers and we had 16. Now, points off turnovers, they had 15 and we only had 8. Fast break points, they had 17 and we had 3. And the second chance points, the total now is 7-11. And then the points in the paint, they had 34 and we had 24. And then points from the bench, they had 29 and we had 30. Some players that stood out today, what did great. Ayodeji came through, Ajayi Jessica and Nweke Tobina. These were players that were standing from the Nigerian side, and it has continued to be an inconsistent performance, with the players and even with us whether on offense or on defense. Hungary's presence, in the game, they had size more than us. They were better shooters. They were blocking our shots. They made quicker decisions on offense and even on defense. They understood their personnel and, you saw those loop passes that they were giving to their post players and they were scoring easy baskets on us. I mean, they just came more prepared, right? They came more hungry. We need to improve on so many things. We gave up too many easy cuts to the rim. We allowed too many one-on-one drives. They were beating us one-on-one to the basket. We didn't box out well. We're just allowing them get those rebounds. Yes, they were bigger and taller than us. They allowed 22 points in the last quarter, and in the third quarter we allowed 30 points. We're allowing them, push the scores every time. Some things that we did that were good. We had a few blocks. We were aggressive on the defense. We forced some early turnovers, especially in the first half of the game against them. We both held each other to 9 points in the first quarter of the game, as you saw. We forced them to play outside of the paint more, especially in the first quarter. We're making more decisive offensive plays, right? Taking the ball to them. Tewo did a lot of that. I think Nweke also came through and did some of that as well. But hey, that is the situation with our girls today. We lost to Hungary and now we are going to be playing the classification games. And it's been a roller coaster of different emotions, honestly. And I can't even begin to imagine what the girls, how they'll be feeling or all of that. But we hope that they just keep their heads up. I just hope that whatever is going on in the federation or within the system and all of that, they sort things out and try to change the way that we're doing basketball in Nigeria, because it's not fair to the players. Like they say, when elephants fight, it's the grass that suffers. The players are the grass. We need to change the status quo. So all the best to the girls once again. The remaining games that they will have, the classification games, and we just hope that we came into the competition as number 16. Hopefully we don't finish as number 16. Yeah, so that's it for today. Until my next video, Teresa out.